Guys, while this is only the beginning, I talked with an attorney who is representing one of the plaintiffs and an animal law advocacy group about what they want to see happen next. The arraignment of 3 people accused of hoarding more than 100 cats lasting less than 3 minutes on Wednesday. Marissa O'Brien, along with Laura and James Tommen, all told that they have to have no animals from here on out and to comply with any further rulings from the Department of Children and Families regarding the 2 minors who were living with them at the time. During the arraignment, their attorneys given the green light for them to apply for an accelerated rehabilitation program.
It's a diversionary program in which, if the court grants it for, in this case, because it is a C felony, for a good cause, that my client would enter into this program with whatever conditions the court wants to set, and if successful, the charges would be dismissed at the end of it.
There isn't a guarantee that the 3 will be accepted into this program. That decision is left up to the courts, which takes up to 4 to 8 weeks to know if they are approved. Animal law advocates are hoping that something like this happens.
What you hope in a case like this, because there's always a risk of reoffending, of hoarding again, is that the people get the help that they need, that they get mental health care, that what's done is appropriate to help them not reoffend.
If they don't get into the program, then the prosecution will move forward.
And while the arraignment was short, the arrest warrants for each person charged are long. According to those warrants, the complaints first came in June of this year, including reports of such a strong odor of cat urine and ammonia that it became unbearable for responding officers.
We honestly thought it was their septic or their sewer because the smell was that bad.
The warrant continues with details of the cats being covered with fleas and suffering from severe upper respiratory and eye infections. During the clean out of the home, officers found 2 kittens in a box dead in a freezer. It took them 2 weeks to rescue all of the cats from the home.
When they were pulling the cats out of there, I was just floored. I was amazed.
And now the legal side of this begins.
We're going to need some time before we can make any sort of determinations, but I understand the prosecutor's position with the conditions of release.
And their next court date is January 10th of next year. In Torrington, DeAndrea Turner, Fox 61 News.